Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. And this is for the month of November, and we are going to do some channeling of messages. We'll use the cards as a way to get in touch with the energies, but this is for the collective Cancer consciousness. I hope you're well. I hope you survived the eclipses in the month of October as we enter into November. I hope the cosmic weather is treating you very well. So let's see what is coming up for you, okay? An Ace of Cups has just popped up. Ooh, followed by the Devil. Interesting. We have Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Okay. I need to attend to this cat who is threatening to bring down everything. Okay, and I'm back. Interesting energies here. I'm picking up some conflicting energies for you, Cancer. I mean, this is collective, yeah? So take what resonates and drop the rest. And, this message may not apply to every single one of you. And so just keep that in mind, okay? So there's a part of you that really wants to open your heart. Like you really want to be for lack of a better way to describe this is you want to be a better person. Right? You want to really, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. You want to go deeper into who you are, holistically. But at the same time, you are struggling with giving up some of the bad habits, addictions, and some of the past things that you've been doing, and you find it hard to give up because there is a level of addiction or attachment to those things, and you are very aware that they are not serving you, they're not helping you to move forward, to really to get to the level where you would like to be. Okay, and so we see here, I mean, we look at the story here, it's like you want to climb, you want to be at the level where you are creating real abundance, real happiness in your life, for yourself, for your family. And what I find is that if you do not address some of the things, your past pains, your shadow energies, and if you do not, address all those things, it will come up. It's a matter of time. So I would say the best way forward, like if you want to empower yourself, you want to be more in charge of your destiny rather than allowing the life or universe to dish out lessons to you, right? So be the one that addresses these things rather than waiting for the universe to dish them out to you. All right. I would say that because it's pretty obvious that when you are trying to gain momentum, right, to creating a better life for yourself, where you're healthier mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and maybe even in the workspace. And if you don't address those things, you will, you'll be confronted by three of swords. Three of Swords energy basically is sorrow, grief, all the past shadow energies just catching up with you. So instead of letting it like bite you in your back, why don't you address them first? Okay, that would be a much more empowering way to do it. Okay, Cancer. Just for the benefit of those who are new to my channel, my name is Shamla Tan, and I'm a spiritual teacher and intuitive therapist. I do offer tarot readings. If you're interested in a reading for yourself, do look at the information below this video. If you want to do deeper work, clearing shadow energies and working on your consciousness sort of thing, if you want to grow spiritually, that would be the area to look at, okay? In terms of like consciousness work and there's so much misunderstanding in the spiritual realm, spiritual circle, where people think that to want to grow spiritually means to do more meditation, to do more of the spiritual stuff. But actually, the biggest block to spiritual growth is actually shadow energies, which is consciousness, which is the psychological work that is so lacking, in most people. They're not doing the actual work, the shadow work, or confronting self, right? They just want a spiritual bypass everything. So let's see what else is in store for you. Again, I'm going to piece the story together and then give you this reading. Okay, the energies, energies are pretty... Actually, these cards here are confirming what I just said. You have Nine of Pentacles twice. Very nice. This is you wanting to create a better life for yourself. And that's the energy, right, that has come up right at the beginning when I was, laying this first 5 cards out. The energies are very obvious that you want to create better. You want to be better even. And so, so that has come up twice. And we have Page of Wands. Okay. So, Cancer, what is truly important, is really to address the bad habits, the addictions, the way you operate. Not just like physical things like smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol. Those will be the more obvious things. The less obvious things will be things going on in your mind, things going on in your emotional body, your attachment to negative emotions or negative thoughts, the mind loop, right? All those things, it will be important to address them. It will be important to learn to master them. So when I say to master them, it doesn't mean to stuff them down. It means that you need help, right? Basically, I'm telling you that you do need to work on deeper psychological stuff. So you can't medicate it away. You can't meditate it away either. So the way to go forward is to see a therapist, work through these issues, address the shadow energies. The devil is a very big shadow energy, right? So month of November seems to be dedicated for you to work through. I feel it's also a safe month in the sense that when you want to empower yourself and you're saying to yourself, okay, this is it, I'm going to take charge. I'm going to work through my shadow stuff. I'm going to address all those things, my blocks, my triggers, all these things that have been blocking me for a long time, maybe my entire life, right? And I want to work on them now. I feel like the month of November is kind of like a safe month, for you to do that, because you do have the care of the universe. I feel the Ace of Cups is also about the universe holding you in a safe space. And so, but you do need to reach out for help from professionals, for people who know what they're doing, right, to take you through. The Six of Cups is about caring, right? Self-care. It's about self-love. It's about tenderness. And so the universe is holding you very tenderly. And also, Cancer, to look for people who are able to hold you in that space, to take you through the healing process. And this would not be your parents, this would not be your spouse or life partner, this would be professionals. I highly, highly recommend it. It's a perfect month for you to do this, go deeper. It's as though the stars are aligned in such a way where you can address these things. And it's as though the universe has created a safe space for you to do this. And you will be okay. So it's time to address things like anxiety, depression, overthinking, nightmares, despair, paranoia, even if you've been suffering from that, right? So Three of Swords, past grief, past pain, anxiety. Okay, and these things cloud your judgment, as the Seven of Cups is revealing. It's telling us that these things, right, that you don't address, the anxiety, the depression, and all of that, if you don't address them, it really clouds your judgment. You're not able to see things very clearly. Like, instead of seeing them as opportunities, or instead of seeing them as illusions, you see them as opportunities. And then you get trapped in the cycle. I feel like these things also have this power or ability to entrap you. You go around in circles. And I do also sense kind of like energies of frustration. You're feeling very frustrated because you're feeling like you're looking for a bigger meaning in your life, but you're not getting that. It's like you're going around in circles, and you feel like you're in limbo, but at the same time, there's something more, but you don't. It's like there is no light. There is no light lighting the way for you. But I have to say that Page of Wands is appearing here as a way to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The thing is, you have this big shadow blocking this light, so you do need to address it. So I'm coming back to this over and over again, because Cancer, I feel like it's time, and it's time that you really go deeper. It's not just about energy healing as well. It's really to work on your psychology, and you really need to do that, and to stop avoiding it, because you have to look at long-term care. If this is not being addressed, it can spiral out into clinical depression, right? For most of you at this point, it's not a clinical depression as yet. It is, like depressive feelings, depressive energies, but it's not a clinical depression. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose you, but this is the energy I'm picking up, okay? And I feel like you will gain a lot of success if you build the confidence to address these things, address the shadow, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is a very, very confident kind of energy. It will nurture you. It will bring you to a level of success. So, going into the month of November with an adventurous kind of excitement, and to look at working at your stuff, right, as like an adventure rather than work, then you will find it far more uplifting, far more you feel much more a sense of achievement or triumphant as you work through this. So I would encourage you to lean into the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is energy of confidence, right? It's like building you up, carrying you, uplifting you. And the Page of Wands is there along for the ride, introducing energies of free spirit, fearlessness, right? And, I feel like Ace of Cups is helping you to really, really open your heart a lot wider than what you're doing, than what you are allowing at this stage, okay? Let's see. Can we have some oracle cards, some energies for Cancer, please? So Cancer, if this message resonates, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate this energy exchange. Also comment below and let me know how this reading is serving you. Productivity. Yeah, go into productivity, addressing the devil, addressing these things. Okay. Wholeness. You want to feel whole again? I feel like the potential for wholeness is really there. November is bringing the energy up for you. Work through the resistance. I also do feel a sense of resistance coming up. You're resisting what you need to do, because a part of you is trying to gaslight yourself and say, oh no, I'm not going through all these things, I'm fine. There's a lot of gaslighting going on, and so I would say stop it. Do what is needed. Okay, seek knowledge. Yeah, definitely, to help you along in the path of healing in this journey. You do need to have more knowledge, more information. Empower yourself. Really, really important, right? How do we empower ourselves? We empower ourselves through knowledge. And, with knowledge, with information, you can make better decisions. Okay? Let's see. Can we have a message from Spirit for Cancer, please? I choose to learn through love. Exactly, Cancer. Exactly. If you don't choose to learn through love, what is going to happen is you're going to learn through hardship. You're going to learn through crisis, right? And we don't want that. We don't want that for you. This is crisis energy. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, all this, crisis energy. We don't want that. We want to choose to learn through love. So you have to empower yourself by being the one in charge, and being the one that says, okay, look here, I am going to work through my shadow. Okay, I'm in charge. So I'm not going to allow these things to creep up on me. So Cancer, I hope, that this is a wake-up call for some of you. I'm not calling you out on anything, right? I mean, I'm just telling you, I'm giving you the message and what you need to hear. I feel it's important. It's an important phase of your life's journey. And if you don't do it now, then when, right? So Cancer, I wish you a wonderful month of November. I will see you again. All right. God bless. And yeah, till then.